Hi, it's Mark Owen from Moose Marketing PR, the editor of Punchline magazine. Welcome to Punchline Talks. Today I'm joined by Mark Silvester, the CEO of Enovert, one of the UK's leading landfill service operators, a turnover around 120 million, employs approximately 140 staff, has 13 sites. And why we're interested in these guys is they're here in Gloucester and they're involved in a very exciting project, the Green Energy Park, which has we used to call it as Gloucester Tip. Welcome, Mark. Welcome to Punchline Talks.
Thank you, Mark. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. Well, this is really exciting. Richard Graham gave us the big idea. All this biomass, wind farm. What's the sort of timescales? Where are you with planning on the project?
Okay, so yeah, the energy parks are a combination of things, really, including things that you've mentioned. So certainly, biomass and wind at some point in the future. The project's a phased project. So the first phase really is to look at our solar scheme with an initial 2 megawatts of solar that we'll be looking to deliver, and then we can expand on that into some of those other areas that Richard in particular, and yourself just mentioned. The solar scheme, we're looking hopefully to submit planning reasonably quickly on the first phase of that, and certainly to be developing that hopefully this year, and then looking to expand the energy park beyond that. And so bringing in additional solar, probably to get us somewhere near the sort of 4 or 5 megawatt capacity, hopefully. Then introduction at the right time of some wind power at the site. And then hopefully, last week Richard joined us planting some of the willow stock that we're planting on site, which we intend to do some biocoppicing with.
So how does that work? You go your trees, you cut them down, and then you turn it into biomass.
It's a fairly simple and age-old process, and quite a common one in Gloucestershire, to be fair, in terms of willow coppicing. So taking the willow back at the right time of year to encourage it to bring through new growth, therefore maximising the sort of woody element of the tree. And that woody element is then harvested, dried and turned into a chip that can be used as a source of fuel, either locally on the site or exported to other facilities where they're able to utilise it. The other part of the sort of tree planting and woodland scheme is Hempsted, as you referred to it, is the old landfill site. It's a huge area, about 350 acres in total. And even though we are planning to have solar, wind, and some other renewable energies on the site, there's still large areas that we can turn over to some proper woodland. So planting with native English tree species and allowing those to grow long term into proper woodland, and therefore also able to offer some carbon sequestration through that project.
Yeah, it's 100,000 trees. It's a lot of trees.
It is, yes, yeah. It's a large site. They'd certainly, the site will certainly accommodate that volume. And we've other schemes where we've planted similar volumes in the UK as well.
As a business and a business-to-business publication, how do other businesses get involved, or can they get involved? How could they, not being funny, make a little bit of money out of this themselves?
Okay, so obviously the production of power enables or gives Gloucestershire a green energy hub, almost within the city. Hempsted's very close to the city centre, and within reach of that, there are businesses that will be currently purchasing their electricity through the grid and maybe a little bit unsure as to the origins of that power. What the energy hub will allow us to do is distribute power more locally, and so businesses could potentially benefit from either direct connection to the source, whereby we literally cable from our facility to theirs and provide renewable energy directly to them, or there are arrangements which are sleeved PPAs, so it allows people that can't be connected directly to connect via a sleeving arrangement, so through a paper contract in effect. And the great thing about that is it allows businesses that are maybe further out, or even local authority themselves, to benefit from renewable energy and potentially cheaper power prices in doing so.
Will you also be looking to work with other local companies on other sort of business opportunities?
Yes, yeah, we're already engaging with some local businesses close to the Hempsted site, who are particularly keen to look at taking that power directly. And again, just coming back to the forestry planting, woodland planting scheme, there's opportunity there for businesses to offset some of their own carbon emissions. So again, through the woodland carbon code, businesses can actually purchase in effect trees, if you like, but sequester carbon, and we'll be able to offer that facility to any business that wants to take that up in the future.
And when's this all going to start, Mark? When's it kicking off?
Yeah, we've already been through our initial sort of feasibility and network studies, and we're currently in a detailed design phase now for the first phase of the solar. We're incredibly keen to get this off the ground. The former landfill site and its restoration is ongoing, and we still have a composting facility there, but we want to progress to the next phase of the restoration, which is delivering something way beyond, I suppose, the original restoration that was proposed for the site. So hopefully later this year, we would like to be breaking ground, subject to planning permission. We'd be liking to move on with the first phase on the solar.
On the green composting side, is that all from our green waste? Is that from all the households?
The composting, we currently compost a number of the districts for Gloucestershire County Council. It's something we've done for a long time. That material itself at Hempsted is used in the restoration, so we'll go towards helping establishing the woodland scheme. But we also compost further north near Cheltenham at Bishop's Cleeve, and that material there goes out to agriculture as well. So the material that is collected by the authority goes full circle and goes back to some beneficial use.
Great stuff. Well, thanks ever so much for joining us, Mark, today, and I'm really looking forward to this exciting project carrying forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.